And now, from beyond our dimension, this is the JeffMara Podcast. Here's Jeff.
Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday to you. And if you're on the other side of the planet, happy Sunday to you. Excuse me. All right, it's Saturday, and we should have an amazing show today. We've already got 2 people waiting. So I think it's best if we just get right to it and get started. So let's bring in Bob. Bob was a previous guest of mine. And we'll wait for him here for a second. And I think he's over in somewhere in Europe. Bob, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. And I can see you as well.
All right, great. How are you?
I'm fine.
Great.
How are you?
Very good. Thanks for asking. Excuse me 1 second. I need to clear my throat. Now, where are you at, Bob? Are you in the Netherlands?
Yeah, that's true. I'm in Amsterdam.
Amsterdam. Awesome. And do you remember what podcast number we were? I don't. I should have looked it up. I knew you were coming. I should have looked it up. But we spoke about NDEs, correct?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And you are going to be speaking at ION's conference coming up. Is that correct?
Yeah, next conference that will be starting next Thursday, and I will have there a keynote speech.
Awesome.
And that will be on one of the days there, Sunday. That's Sunday.
That's amazing. So
really looking forward to that, because then I can introduce my book. And to show you the book is here.
All right. This is your new book. It's called Impressions of Near-Death Experiences, Quotations from Over 100 Experiencers. Awesome. I wonder how many of those people I know.
I think a lot, because
Probably.
you have spoken to so many people by now. I think you must have spoken some of those as well.
Yeah, I've done over 500 NDE in interviews so far. So, and I still don't know everything. This is what's fascinating. There's still pieces of the puzzle.
Every single story is interesting. Every single story. And you know, the conclusion that I leave the conclusion up to people when they read the book. It's because it's hundreds of quotes in my book. That makes it possible for people to just read them through and then come to their own conclusion. But if you would ask me what my conclusion is, because I was really thrilled going through all those quotes, and then the conclusion for me is unconditional love and oneness. Those 2 words are really paramount.
Unconditional love. Those are great words. I'm trying to think. You know, overdoing so many. The kind of the ones that stick out for me are, especially with life reviews, it's the little things that we do that matter more than the big things. Small acts of kindness.
Exactly.
And don't take life so seriously.
True. Yeah, we have to enjoy life as well. The funny thing is, one of the experiences in my book, she was a little girl who had who was harassed by 2 men. They tried to drown her. Fortunately, her father was in time and could rescue her. That's why she had a near-death experience and not a real death experience.
Right.
But she told people that she had spoken to God, and that God gave her a recipe for life. And the important thing is to love There were four points in the recipe: love, be loved, just be, and experience life. And these are seem to be simple things. Like the last two things you can do by just doing nothing, just be and experience life. But the first two, you need to do something for it. Love and be loved. It requires action. Also, to be loved. Most people find it difficult, and you need to do something for that.
What inspired you to write this book?
All the stories that I heard already, and there are so many of these out there. And people. There are people that are very famous writing books, like Eben Alexander or Anita Moorjani. You must know those. But the interesting is also all the others. There are so many people have had their stories, and they wrote them down in books, and they are maybe not really famous. And there's also people that write these stories down in the IONS website, or the NDERF website, or there is also a Belgian website, Ponto 3. And these people have a wealth of information if you go through all these experiences. And that's why I thought, let me just grab a number together and order them in categories. And then people can find their own conclusion when reading through them.
Have you ever met with Dr. Pim van Lommel? Because I think he's over there in the Netherlands, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a friend of mine. He lives 100 kilometers from here. And he did this wonderful research, one of the first prospective studies on near-death experiences, and that's really something. But what he did is to sort of prove or give evidence that near-death experiences are not caused by a lack of oxygen, or a lack of, or because a dying brain produces some kind of stuff, chemicals or whatever. Those were that was put aside by his study. And it's a study that is done in a prospective way, which means that it can be done by other people in other countries. And it has been done also in the United States and in UK with the same results. But now I think what is more important at this moment that is the veridical observations. Veridical observations are observations where someone, it actually is a subset of near-death experiences. It's near-death experiences where the experiencer leaves his or her body and can roam around in the vicinity and sees things that later, when he comes back in his body, are being confirmed. So, and that shows you that the consciousness of someone can exist separate from the body, and that is a real important finding. And there are hundreds of these stories, and they are also in my book, a number of those. But there is another book published by IONS, which is called "The Self Does Not Die." And that contains hundreds of these stories. And that really is some kind of circumstantial evidence that the consciousness can exist separate from the body. And I think that's a very important first step to show that there's more out there than just being chemicals and stuff like that.
What is your favorite quote in your book?
That's a woman who was in her near-death experience, knew she had to go back to Earth. That was said to her, you have to go back to Earth. You have to go back to your body because you're not done. And she wanted to go back because she had a daughter to look after. Now, she also saw during her near-death experience all these things, and she knew everything. And she was astounded that we don't see these things when we are in our body, but they are there. They are in plain sight, but we don't see them. So she thought, I'm going to remember one sentence, and I know I'm going to lose a lot of this information because I cannot take that back to my body. So what she did, she remembered one sentence, and that sentence, she said, that said it all. And the sentence is, all is everything and everything is one. So all is everything and everything is one. So meaning that we are in fact one. I am actually you and you are me. We are, there are people that say, go even a step further. They say, God is everything. God is you and is me and is also the people that maybe you don't like. Everyone has one or a few persons that they really despise. Those people are also part of the whole, part of the oneness. And I think that quote, that does it for me. That's really important.
Well, since you've finished this book, have you started on another one yet?
No.
Oh.
This is, I think I would like to expand perhaps this book in a new edition, have more quotes and polish it up. But I think, this book is really my best book until now because it has a wealth of quotes from near-death experiences. And I feel that NDEers are the best tutors in life. I really, they are very important for me because it makes my life better, more hopeful, more fulfilling, I think.
Where is the book available?
You can buy it on Amazon. If you look it up on Amazon, you type in impressions of near-death experiences, or if you go to my name, which is Robert Christopher Copus, then you will find it. And I also have on YouTube some information in little podcasts, 10 minutes on a number of subjects, and people can find that on YouTube under R.C. Copus, Coppes.
All right, great. Well, Bob, I wish you massive success with this book, and I hope you have an amazing time at the IONS conference. And I wish I was going, but I'm not. But it would be great to meet you and all the other NDEers there.
I'd love to meet you too, and I think you should go there with all your knowledge and all your findings from all those discussions you have with near-death experiences. I think you should go there. Yeah. I think you'll like it there.
Well, maybe next year. It's already too late this year, but maybe next year.
I'd love to see you there.
Yeah, I hope so too. All right, Bob. Well, I got to run. I've got 3 people in the waiting room. But again, what was the title of your book, Lowen, last time? Impressions of Near-Death Experiences?
Impressions of Near-Death Experiences.
All right, that's Bob's new book, Quotations from over 100 NDEers. Bob, thanks again. Have a great rest of your evening. Get some sleep because it's late over there. And
I will. And it's 2 o'clock in the night.
Yeah. All right. Take care, Bob.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And a big round of applause for Bob. All right, that was Bob. That was great. I don't remember what podcast we were together. I can't remember that one. All right, so we've got 3 people waiting, so we're gonna have a busy night tonight, but I think I should get this in before I bring the next person. And that is, I've got to tell you how to join me if you want. So, 1 second. I thought you were gonna walk by. All right, so what you've got to do to join me is there's a link in the description below, and you can either click on that or you can go to Zoom, click join a meeting, and then once you do that, I have your passcode and I have your room ID there. So that's all you have to do is just use those and pop right in, and you'll be here. And it's today, it's your time to share. It's your time to come and share with us. This this Saturday night is about you guys, and it's for you guys. So, Vicky Ganesh is here from Bangalore, India. We'll see what Vicky's up to. We'll see what's going on. Now, while we're waiting on Vicky, I recorded an NDE today. Well, I guess I'll tell you about it later. Vicky, can you hear me? Oh, his audio is still connecting. We'll wait. We'll wait here. Hello?
Hi. Hi.
Can you hear me?
I'm just waiting. One second.
All right, take your time. It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Just
know. I got to tell you something, Vicky, and I haven't told anybody this. I recorded a podcast. I'm planning on posting it next Saturday.
Fine.
And this man is one of the Russian royalty. A great nephew of Tsar Nicholas. If you don't, and that I think you're going to really be interested in that one. Let me figure that out. I can tell you the guy's name. His mother left the Bolshevik revolution as a child, and
mother or grandmother?
Yeah, her grandmother left it, and with her as a baby, and her grandmother left the Bolshevik Revolution. I think she was like a cousin of his, and so they went to Paris, and then I think eventually they found their way to England. And I was just wanting to find his name. Where is his name in my appointment book, so I can tell you what his name is? I don't see it here for some reason. That is weird. Anyways, that'll be next Saturday. So I thought that since you in a past life was Tsar Nicholas's son, that you again. You know what I need to do is unplug that thing. I need to unplug that thing. If you can type, you can say I'm locked up. Buffering. We'll see what's going to happen. He's a kook. Like crazy, yeah. All right, hopefully we fixed it. Uh-oh.
Yeah, good.
Are you with me?
Yeah, I am with you.
All right, let's see what's going on here. Went to an advertisement. Oh, this is the wrong one. I got switched off. Let's see if it's going to be working. All right, are we there? I think we're there. We'll see if 73 people are watching. Well, wait a minute. I have some air. There's an internet thing that whenever I do the Saturday night live, I have to change my internet. I don't know why. But now that I changed it, I think we'll be okay for the rest of the evening. We'll just kind of wait and see. So everybody stand by. I think everything's okay. Everything's okay. People are still here. I don't know what happened, but let me just check something real quick and see what's going on. But it buffered and probably people left and came back. I don't know. Hopefully it didn't restart. It didn't restart, so we're still there. All right, so we're good. All right, well, people will be back. Where is it? So I can see where we're at. Okay, we're back. See? All right, everybody. Sorry about that hiccup there. In my new place here, I just have internet issues. And when on Saturday night, I have to do something special, so I won't have issues. I had issues a couple weeks ago, and last week I didn't have any issues. And I think now for the rest of the evening, it won't have any more issues. I think what it did is it almost kind of like ended and kicked everybody out for a second or something. It was kind of weird. But I think we're all going now. Okay. All right. So Vicky, let's start over. Vicky has alien DNA and actually has a Z chromosome. Right. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Now,
Correct.
you are dressed male this time. For the last couple of weeks, you were dressing female.
Yeah.
What is there? Is there a certain theme that you're doing today?
Yeah, just dance. And today I have my photo shoot as a male, so I have dressed as a male.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Last time I had female.
Is there a certain?
So I
Go ahead.
last time I had female dress photo shoots. That's why I had continuous female dress presentation.
So interesting. You're having photo. Are
Months
you like
again,
modeling?
Not exactly. I'm doing self. I'm not modeling for others. I'm doing it for self.
For self. Okay. Well, do you have anything
Yeah.
new that you'd like to share with us this week?
Yeah, the hemophilia part, which Alexi had, and in this lifetime I have IBS that resembles hemophilia in many ways. So the similarity is that in this lifetime I'm not able to have around 99% of food which normal people can have.
What do you eat?
So I eat only just 1% of what people can eat. That is rice, very light food. And I have even tried breatharianism. I have been a breatharian for 3 to 4 years. That
What
is
was
living
that?
only on water.
You said a what?
Breatharianism.
A fruitarian?
No, breatharianism.
A breatharian.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, it's fascinating that you say that because I reached out to some breatharians and no one agreed to come on. But there are supposedly at least maybe one or two that they don't eat anything. They just totally live on breath. Are you aware of those people?
So I have attended several workshops. I have been on Nicholas Pillar's and El Tom Element's workshop. So, and I have also been with Jasmuhen.
So you tried
I
being
have been a breatharian. For 3 years, I have been a breatharian. Later on, again, due to my schedule, I again started eating one meal a day.
So when you were
Half meal. That is,
when you were a breatharian, you just had a little bit of water and maybe a little bit of rice each day, and that was it, or nothing.
when I was a breatharian, just I had water and here and there sugar cane juice. That's all.
Sugar, wow, sugar cane juice. That's it. Were you surviving pretty well on it?
Yeah, I was surviving, but now I am having one meal. That is due to my rigorous schedule. I'm having one meal, but I am not able to have any normal food as people eat carelessly. So I have to be ultra conscious when it comes to the matter of food. So this resembles hemophilia in many ways.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So
And-
when I have regular food which normal people eat, I get serious reactions, even life-threatening reactions.
Are these allergic reactions like to nuts and stuff?
No, it is severe indigestion. The digestion power has completely zeroed down, actually, I can say. So I have to live very consciously, very, very consciously, just like I lived when I was a hemophiliac, to make sure that I don't get hurt or I don't cut myself or bruise myself. In the same way, this lifetime, when it comes to the matters of food and eating, I have to be ultra conscious.
That's fascinating.
So this challenge is again presented in my life. And I also think that the aliens have been working on me even since my lifetime in the 1780s, when I was an Arabian woman. Even at that time, they were making sure to create loneliness in my life, so that they can gradually build the Z chromosome. Actually, they can actually make the Z chromosome develop lifetime after lifetime. That is, they have been using loneliness as the agenda, as the main um, thing to develop this Z chromosome.
All right. I think this thing is freezing again. Everybody keeps getting kicked out. I thought it was working pretty smoothly. It was up back to, looked like it was up to a good level. I just got to kind of keep an eye on it for a moment and see what's going to happen. You remember a couple weeks ago when we were having problems, right?
Yeah. 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Well, maybe it'll sort itself out now. It's weird. So, for those of you out there that don't know Vicky, he also discovered that in a past life he was Alexei, son of Tsar Nicholas. Right?
I have his mannequin right now. Another one of his mannequin.
Right, and then you created that mannequin of him, yes?
Yeah, this is another one, not the one which I showed you last time.
Oh, it's a new one, huh?
This is another. Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful. You're good at doing that.
Yeah.
Where?
I have around 7 mannequins.
You what?
I have around 7 to 8 mannequins of garden.
You gave him beautiful blue eyes.
Yeah. His eyes were blue, and his favorite color was also blue during that lifetime.
I have someone asking if you're
going.
Go ahead.
And mine was orange. My favorite color was orange during that lifetime as Alexei.
Your eyes were orange?
No, my favorite color was
Oh,
orange.
your favorite color was orange. I wonder what color were your eyes also blue?
Brown.
Brown. I have someone was asking if you're going to dance tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Sure. I would be dancing at the end of after sharing a few more things.
All right. What else do you want to share with us?
Yeah, that's what I want to share, that these aliens have been working on me since lifetime after lifetime for the past 4 lifetime, as far as I know, to create loneliness. They have been using loneliness as the signature to build up the Z chromosome and to develop the Z chromosome. So in this lifetime also, I'm utterly lonely. So actually, my life is actually jinxed. Whenever I try to reach out to people, people don't understand. And initially, I've been thinking that there is something wrong in me. But later on, I came to realize that it is the aliens which are working. They don't want me to work for others, and they don't want others to understand me, so that this Z chromosome can be developed more and more. It can develop to its full potentiality in this lifetime. Hopefully, I think if I take birth next lifetime, even then they would be making me lonely, and they would be again working on the development of the Z chromosome. I think so.
Why did the aliens choose you?
I am one of them, I think. There could be many others as well in whom they are working with the Z chromosome. But I am also the one in whom the Z chromosome is being implanted and it's being developed.
I wonder if there's any other people out there on the planet like you that is having this chromosome manipulation. Are you aware of anybody?
I don't think so, but there could be among sexuality minorities. There could be people among sexuality minorities, but actually they are using loneliness as the signature to develop the Z chromosome.
Mm-hmm.
Loneliness is what. So
Interesting.
that is the way in which they develop the Z chromosome. And I have also watched your interview with Isabella, and I got a bit confused between archons and spirit guides. Do you think that archons present themselves as spirit guides also?
Well, if you, according to her, probably yes.
Hmm.
If you believe in her theories, then probably yes. So,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know, go ahead.
and when we watch interview, when we compare one interview with another, we feel confused actually because the theories varies a lot. Because this Isabella's interview is really a bit confusing because she says that after 3 to 4 years, uh, the soul takes reincarnation, but sometimes certain souls even wait for centuries. It it depends upon, because the souls have colors. The souls have 5 levels, and white, red, yellow, blue, and indigo. Indigo seems to be the matured level soul, indigo color.
Right.
The souls. Uh,
All right. Well, listen, Vicky, I need to get going. I have, I think,
Fine.
five people waiting on, 4 people waiting on me.
Fine, fine,
What?
fine.
But do you want to
Yeah, okay.
dance before I go, real quick?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you some dance music.
Then a short dance.
All right, Vicky, great job. Great job. Thank you so much for coming and joining us. Have a great Sunday over there in
Fine.
Bangalore, and I wish you the best.
Okay.
All
Bye.
right, bye bye. All right, so hopefully we won't be having any more problems. It's kind of strange. It it keeps stalling and coming back. I'm not really sure why. I'm well, actually, I'm pretty sure why. And that is somehow it's just getting, maybe it's just too slow here for some reason. Like I said, I have this internet problem that I should have started it a certain way. And I've changed it so it should be okay now, but it's still probably catching up. I don't know if I should stop the stream and start back again, or just keep going and seeing what happens. That's the question here. Someone's saying Mercury retrograde. So I'll wait a second. I hate to keep these people waiting in Zoom, but we'll keep waiting for a moment to just see what's going to. So we'll keep, I can see that when I look at it, I actually have it on another monitor here what's going on, and I can see that it's totally stalling out and freezing. Someone says it looks good there. I'd say restart the stream. Okay, that's one person that says restart the stream. Someone says I've not had any problems. Someone else says it keeps kicking me out. Keeps kicking me out and stopping. Let's all of us, through the intention, bring more to Jeff's connection. That's a great idea. The Canadian healing medium. Frozen. Give it 2 minutes. Yes, sometimes restarts help more of a solid connection. Lots of glitching than buffering. And restart, yes, another glitch in the matrix. Maybe it's some entities attacking the stream, don't wanting this positive information getting out. A good idea having another monitor restart. Well, what I would do is basically I would probably just hit start and stop again. But it looks like, oh, I thought for a second it wasn't freezing anymore. It kind of looks like keeps kicking me out also. The matrix, restart the system. Refresh the YouTube and now it's working. Someone refreshed YouTube and now it's working. Maybe that's what you want to do is refresh. Let me refresh my own and see what happens. And then I'll tell you if that's the fix. Okay, I refreshed it. And I'll see if I see myself glitching anymore. Hopefully if I'm not glitching, we're good to go. And thank you all the people that are waiting in line here in Zoom, because it's you know, it's a lot of people leave. I think the last time everybody started leaving. You're good now. Closed and came back. The calm guy with the alien footage was amazing. Kimberly, yes, he was. And he actually, I got to keep an eye on him because I'm glad that you brought that up. Let's see if he's here. Now that was John Martin, and John Martin goes out. Oh, great. Now it's locking up again. Still buffering. John said, John basically goes out every single night and tries to see aliens. All right, so I'll wait one more time. If it freezes again, I'll have to stop. But John goes out every night and sees aliens, and he said that if he's going to see some live, he's going to join us, and we're going to see live aliens. So I possibly have to keep this open here and keep an eye on him. All right, so thank you, Kim M. Thank you very much. I'm getting more rest finally. Some people are saying it's good. I'm freezing. All right, so let me go ahead then and stop the stream and start over. So if you guys catch this, hopefully you will all be back. Although if I go here, I can see look on my Streamlabs, it's going. Everybody's saying freezing up. All right, let me end the stream. You guys have to give me a few minutes. I already did.